Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Eclectic Stitcher podcast. It's been over 2 months, so every time I say I'm going to do better, I apparently will not. Things are real rough right now. So I do have 3 cross-stitch projects to show you. One is a new start, and then 2 are ones that you have seen before. But I do have some that I have not worked on since we last spoke. So I forgot to grab screen captures from my last episode to show you where I was and where I am. So I will have to do that after this. I will make a note of that, otherwise I will forget. Screen caps. Okay. So, we'll show the new start first, since it is at the top of my little pile, my little pile of big things. And they're all down here, so excuse the reach. You can see my gardening setup behind me. Oh, you can't even see the top of that. Oh, that moment when you tighten your scroll frame so hard you can't do anything. I will have to move it down for now. Oh, right. That's left. That's right. There we go. I am not prepared, clearly. All right. So the first thing is a new start. It is Picadillo by Long Dog Samplers. I started Guilty Pleasures. That is not showing up very great. Let's see if we can... There we go. That's better. Oh, that's even better. Let's see if we can find a happy medium. Sure. So this is just the border, as you can tell. This is on a scroll frame that my dad 3D printed for me. I'm like, this is the first time I've been able to kind of get it to work because it's not wide enough for a fat quarter. It's like an inch short for a fat quarter, but this is only a fat 1/8. Fabric on this is RoxyFloss Linen, 40 count in dirty porcelain. And I am using Sulky thread 12 weight. I bought some spools of Sulky 12 weight. Is it 713 or is it 4008? Nobody knows, because they have names on the website that I bought them from. These were on sale for like $6.75 Canadian for 300 meters. So I bought a bunch of them, and I'm trying it out. I don't think that doing it on 40 count is necessarily my favorite. It's a little bit poofy, but at the same time, the more I'm doing it, the more I kind of don't mind the poofy. So, and I have a little needle minder from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I am at 1,303 stitches, and I'm not quite done the border. And it's got, let me pull up my 9,249 stitches. I'm at 14.09%, and I'm not even done the border. It's going to be a fast one, which is good, because otherwise all I have are gigantic ones. Now where am I going to put this so it doesn't get in the way of the other projects? Oh my god. This lighting is awful. I'm so backlit because of the grow lights everywhere and the light from the windows. This is going to be wonky. I'm sorry. All right. The next project I have is my full coverage. This is being done on 28 count Easy Grid 1/1 using the called for DMC. It's from Heaven and Earth Designs. The artist is Marianne Broom. It's Summer's Bloom. So I put 8,893 stitches on it since you have seen it last. I am done one full page and have gotten a decent start on the second one. I am somewhat parking down below, as you can see. I was kind of parking over this way, but I think I've worked most of those in. And yeah, Hopefully I will put up a picture of where I was last time. I think I just had a little bit of background done, but it is looking lovely. It is looking lovely. I am very happy with it. How many stitches do I have total? I am at 9,737 stitches out of 231,000, and I am at 4.22%. And they're having an Easter sale. It may be over already, but they were having an Easter sale over the weekend. And I may have picked up 2 more patterns because we all know that buying patterns and stitching them are 2 different hobbies. So I bought 2 patterns. I don't know if I will even ever do them because I already own the one that I think I want to start next. And the last thing that I worked on was Pandemic by Long Dog Samplers. This is on 40 count Silver Moon Newcastle linen, and I'm doing it in DMC 924 1/2. I did 3,171 stitches in this area. I think I was done to like here. So like all of this, most of this. I love this little motif right there. It has a lot of freaking backstitch. I'm doing the backstitch as I go. So I am at a total of 10,246 stitches out of 77,265, putting me at 13.26%. This one is clearly significantly larger than the other long dog I'm doing, so I will probably finish that one first. But I am really enjoying this one. So, yeah. There's that. And that is all I have worked on in 2 months. In 2 months, I have done, let's see, 10,000, like almost 14,000 stitches. I know that it's not a whole lot. Some people are doing like 1,000 stitches a day, but I don't even end up cross-stitching every day. I play World of Warcraft, and the new expansion came out in the last 2 months. Came out beginning of March, I think. And I raid 2 days a week. So there are at least 2 days a week where I do not cross-stitch at all because I am on the computer gaming. And then other days I have to do other things related to that so that I am ready to raid, which all takes time. So yeah, I don't necessarily stitch every day. And I don't necessarily stitch a lot when I do stitch. Sometimes I'm sitting down at like 9 o'clock for like half an hour or 45 minutes. Some days I'm sitting down at 8 o'clock and I'm not doing anything. Yesterday I got off the computer at 7 and then I got quite a few stitches done. How many did I get done yesterday on Guilty Pleasure? Because that's the one that I'm currently working on most actively. Because it's nice to see quick percentage progress. Yesterday I did 371 stitches. That's not even a lot. But, 259 the day before, 267 the day before, 124 the day before, 103 the day before that. So, 32, 140. Like I don't necessarily stitch a lot. And I apparently don't stitch very fast either. That's okay. I forgot to say the Heaven and Earth Design Summer's Blooms. I am doing 2/1/10 stitch. So on that one, I can get significantly more done in a day because I have some days where I've done almost 700 stitches on that one. Not regularly, but there are some days, especially if I'm just doing one, because I'm definitely not doing square by square. That sounds awful. I'm definitely doing kind of cross country and then parking because I don't really like flopping between pages and I don't like having the full thing up. So if it kind of goes off the page, I'll stitch like a couple stitches out on the next page and then I'll park it. Anyway, I do enjoy the long dogs because they are like one color. So yeah, that's 10 minutes in and I'm already done. I have not touched Derpy Owl. I have not touched the Fox and Rabbit sampler since I saw you last. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of planty things. I am in Winnipeg, Manitoba, which is zone 3B for gardening, if anybody is interested. So like I started my pepper plants in February already. Tomatoes I only started like a week or two ago. I am starting some flowers now. I started stinging nettle, which is a medicinal herb. I started marshmallow, which is also a medicinal herb. No, milkweed. Milkweed's a flower. And then some foxglove, rusty foxglove, which won't even bloom this year. This right here, right there, that, strawberries. My strawberries are growing. They've been in the garden, They've been in the garage. I grow everything in containers because I only have like a little cement patio. I'm not allowed to put anything on grass. I'm not allowed to wreck any of the landscaping. So everything's in containers. So I have desperately tried to overwinter things in the garage. And so far, I know the garlic is alive because it's about this tall in the garage. And the rhubarb is alive because it's also about this tall in the garage, in the dark. And then the strawberries are also doing well. And I think I saw that the echinacea is starting to come up, so that's fine too. The only thing I'm not sure about is my little fig tree that I may have waited too long. But yeah, everything else is coming up. And then I have some things. So I have, yeah, we're just going to kill time with this. I have started Emerald Giant sweet peppers. I've started ancho peppers. I only had one plant germinate successfully and survive. I have some jalapenos and I have some sweet banana peppers. I start peppers and tomatoes for both myself and my sister-in-law. And last year we had frost over May long weekend, and all of the tomato plants that I had started for her died because she had planted them out already. I hadn't planted them out already. So this year she's waiting till the first week in June. And then for tomatoes, I have two types of cherry tomatoes started, Gardener Sweetheart and Honey Lemon. Those are just for her. I'm not planting cherry tomatoes for myself this year. We don't eat them really. And then two like slicer sauce tomatoes. One is the Beaver Lodge slicer and the other is the Manitoba tomato. They're both made for colder or shorter growing seasons. So I'm hoping to get some out of there because last year I did some heirloom moneymaker tomato and I got nothing, literally nothing out of them. So hopefully this year I'll get some tomatoes that I can make tomato sauce, and I'd like to make salsa. I also started onions, both red and yellow. So yeah, my dad is making me two more raised beds that are smaller. They're going to be about 3 feet by 13 inches by about 11 and a half inches tall. He picked up pallets for that today. I will try to insert some pictures. I don't remember if I've done that before. I'm going to try to insert some pictures of my garden from last year during this section, just so that you can kind of see the area that I'm working with. I have mostly pots, but last year he made some raised beds for me that are, one's 5 feet by almost 2 feet by almost 2 feet high, stuff like that. One has a trellis attached to it as well, which is nice. I'm going to be doing, what am I doing on the trellis this year? I'm doing this. And I am doing this. This is for, these are good as dry beans and fresh beans, snap beans, I don't know. So I'm doing these two. They get straight planted outside once it's warm enough. And then these things will also get planted straight outside once it's warm enough. And then I have some flowers that I'm doing. I really like bachelor's buttons. I did bachelor's buttons and poppies in the same pot last year. It was gorgeous. I'll try to put some pictures in of those. These poppies, shades of gray poppies, they're gorgeous. They have some that are like a dark burgundy, and then they have some that are like gray. They're really pretty. And I'm going to do these, and I'm going to do these. Nasturtiums. I did have nasturtiums last year. I did some marigolds last year, and some of them got like super tall and didn't bloom till like September. I won't be doing those again. Anyway, so yeah, that's where I'm at with everything, and I'm hoping to get more progress on stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. If you want to leave a comment, like and subscribe, all of that fun stuff. I am trying to post more. I have gone through and like added a bunch of floss tubers that I watch regularly, like subscribe to them on this channel specifically. I have a personal channel where I watch everything on. And hopefully I made like a logo on Canva. I don't like doing social media stuff, so I have to do a lot of it for work and I don't like it. But anyway, yeah, so I will talk to you hopefully soon, but no promises.